Blackstone Audio presents The Age of Wonder: How the Romantic Generation Discovered the Beauty and Terror of Science, by Richard Holmes. To John Cook, at Radio Flatlands. Prologue. 1. In my first chemistry class, at the age of 14, I successfully precipitated a single crystal of mineral salts. This elementary experiment was done by heating a solution of copper sulfate, I think, over a Bunsen burner and leaving it to cool overnight. The next morning, there it lay at the bottom of my carefully labelled test tube, a single beautiful crystal, the size of a flattened Fox's Glacier mint, a miniature ziggurat with a faint blue opalescence, propped up against the inside of the glass, too big to lie flat, monumental and mysterious to my eyes. No one else's test tube held anything but a few feeble grains. I was triumphant, my scientific future assured. But it turned out that the chemistry master did not believe me. The crystal was too big to be true. He said, not at all unkindly, that I had obviously faked it, and slipped a piece of coloured glass into the test tube instead. It was quite a good joke. I implored him, "Oh, test it, sir, just test it." But he refused, and moved on to other matters. In that moment of helpless disappointment, I think I first glimpsed exactly what real science should be. To add to it, years later, I learned the motto of the Royal Society, nullius in verba, nothing upon another's word. I have never forgotten this incident, and have often related it to scientific friends. They nod sympathetically, though they tend to add that I did not, as a matter of chemical fact, precipitate a crystal at all. What I did was to seed one, a rather different process. No doubt this is so, but the eventual consequence, after many years of cooling, has certainly been to precipitate this book. 2. The Age of Wonder is a relay race of scientific stories, and they link together to explore a larger historical narrative. This is my account of the Second Scientific Revolution, which swept through Britain at the end of the 18th century and produced a new vision which has rightly been called Romantic Science. Romanticism, as a cultural force, is generally regarded as intensely hostile to science, its ideal of subjectivity eternally opposed to that of scientific objectivity.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?